This $400 survival tool almost got Mark killed in the city, and it's probably in your bug-out bag right now. I'm a former combat medic, and I'm about to show you why your wilderness gear will get you robbed, beaten, or killed in an urban crisis. Mark learned this the hard way when his survival axe became a dinner bell for every desperate person within 6 blocks. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which gear makes you a target and what to carry instead. Pause this video and check your bug-out bag. Do you have wilderness gear that could get you killed in the city? Comment "checked" when you're done. Meet Mark. Drop him in the woods with a pocket knife. He walks out a week later wearing a beaver hat. True outdoorsman. His bug-out bag costs more than most people's rent. Swedish forging axe, ceramic water filter, tactical knife that doubles as a short sword. But right now, he's trapped in a high-rise apartment on a work contract, looking down at millions of people he considers soft and unprepared. Then Tuesday afternoon happens. Lights die, phone goes dead, emergency broadcast crackles from a car radio. Massive grid failure, city-wide lockdown. No one in, no one out. The concrete jungle just became a very real cage. Mark's first deadly mistake happened within 48 hours, and the sound it made almost got him killed. 2 days in, emergency power dies. Electronic locks are frozen. Mark needs downstairs for supplies, but the stairwell door is jammed solid. Mark grins. This is a problem he knows how to solve. He unstraps his 24-inch survival axe, razor sharp, perfectly balanced, his best friend in the woods. He swings. The sound is shocking, not the satisfying thump of blade-biting wood. It's a high-pitched metallic shriek that echoes through the dead building like a gunshot. It's an advertisement of his exact location and his desperation. The blade glances off the steel-reinforced door jamb. A chunk of hardened steel chips right off his precious axe. Combat medic insight. That vibration Mark felt can cause immediate nerve damage in your hands and wrists. In combat zones, I've treated dozens of hand injuries from improper tool use. In a survival situation, injuring your primary tools, your hands, can be fatal. The brutal truth. Your tools must match the environment. An axe is for wood. In the city, it's loud, inefficient, and useless against steel and concrete. That noise just told every desperate person nearby exactly where to find you. What Mark needed. A simple crowbar or hooligan tool. Quiet, effective leverage beats brute force every time. But Mark's water situation was about to expose an even more expensive mistake. Day 3, thirst becomes serious. Taps are dry. His bathtub water is nearly gone after sharing with a neighbor. No problem. He's got a state-of-the-art ceramic filter, guaranteed to remove 99.9% of bacteria. He's drunk from the muddiest puddles imaginable. But where's the water source? No streams in the city, toilet tanks empty, lobby fountain dry. Outside, only oil-slick puddles shimmering with antifreeze and gasoline. His filter handles Giardia and E. coli, not heavy metals and industrial chemicals. Drinking that water, even filtered, equals death. He's holding $400 of useless plastic. The solution. Urban water survival isn't about filtration. It's about storage and access. While Mark invested in a complex filter, smart urban preppers carry a $10 Silcock key. This 4-way key opens exterior water spigots on commercial buildings, accessing gallons of clean water trapped in the pipes. Pro tip, store water first, access second, filter last. That's the urban priority. Mark's next mistake turned him from a gray man into a walking bullseye. Hunger forces a supply run. Time to gear up. Mark pulls on his expensive woodland camouflage. In deep woods, this gear makes him invisible. The second he steps outside, the effect is immediate and horrifying. Against gray concrete and black asphalt, his camo doesn't conceal him. It makes him a spectacle. Every desperate eye is drawn to him. His camouflage doesn't say invisible. It screams, "I am a prepper. I have supplies I'm worth robbing." This is the biggest myth wilderness preppers bring to cities. Urban camouflage isn't about blending with nature. It's about blending with the herd. It's called gray man theory. The solution: be completely unmemorable. Simple jeans, nondescript gray hoodie, plain backpack. That's urban invisibility. Your $1,000 tactical suit is an invitation for predators. But Mark's most dangerous mistake was about to put him face to face with exactly the kind of predators his gear had been attracting. Heading back, a group of desperate men spot Mark. They change direction. Picking up pace, Mark's heart pounds. His hand goes to his massive 9-inch survival knife. He imagines pulling it, the big blade flashing. But as his fingers touch the handle, as Mark nervously heads back, a small group of desperate-looking men spot him. They immediately change direction and start walking toward King. That's up to say, yep, the pace. Mark's heart pounds. His hand instinctively goes to the handle of his massive 9-inch survival knife strapped to his hip. He imagines pulling it, the big blade flashing in the light. But as his fingers touch the handle, a cold realization hits him. Drawing that knife wouldn't de-escalate anything. It would be a declaration of war. It's too big, too aggressive. It's not a tool for defense. It's a weapon that invites a deadly response. They'd see it as a challenge, a sign he has something worth fighting and killing for. He freezes, realizing his most powerful tool is one he can't actually use. In the city, obvious displays of force are a huge liability. A big, intimidating knife makes you a target. Survival here is about subtlety. A smaller, practical knife that can be concealed, or even better, a high-quality multi-tool, is infinitely more valuable. Gives you real-world utility, prying open a window, tightening a screw, cutting zip ties, without making you look like a threat. The best fight is the one you avoid, and a giant knife is a magnet for trouble. Humbled and terrified, Mark makes it back inside. He slumps to the floor, his expensive, useless gear scattered around him. The chipped axe, the pointless water filter, the target painting camo, the knife that's too dangerous to pull. He finally gets it. He wasn't preparing for a realistic crisis. He was preparing for his hobby. His survival plan was a fantasy, and it almost got him killed. This is the moment everything changes. He stops thinking like a wilderness expert and starts thinking like an urban survivor. He adapts. He ditches the camo for a simple dark work shirt and jeans. He trades his beautiful, useless axe with a neighbor for a small, rusty crowbar. He learns about the Silcock key from a maintenance worker, finds one, and gets access to clean water. He starts using his Leatherman for everything, realizing its pliers and screwdrivers are more valuable than any chopper. He finds a box of N95 masks and a small hand-crank emergency radio. For the first time in days, he has real information. He stopped trying to conquer the environment and started learning how to navigate it with the right tools, leverage, access, information, and anonymity. Mark's story is a wake-up call for anyone who thinks they're prepared. It is a fatal mistake to focus on gear over context and on your fantasy disaster instead of your most likely one. Your gear is only as good as the situation you're in. True preparedness is about having the right tools, and more importantly, the right mindset for the right fight. And for most of us, that fight won't be in the deep woods. It will be right here, in the concrete jungle. It's time to stop preparing for the adventure you want and start preparing for the crisis you're most likely to face. What's a piece of wilderness gear you think is totally useless in a city? Let us know in the comments below. For more real-world survival strategies that focus on what actually works, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. Stay smart and stay prepared for the right fight.